Daddy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again, and look at this, guys, the final Jimmie Johnson car ever made. Oh my goodness, man. This is going to be bittersweet. 2020 Ally Finale Raced Version Chevrolet Camaro. Oh my goodness, man. The paint job on this car is second to none. The most beautiful paint job I've probably ever seen on a Gen 6 car. I mean, the silver is remarkable. Look at this box design. I mean, this box is so freaking cool. Jimmie Johnson wording. Got the 48 right there. Look at this Ally do it right. This is detail. Love this freaking box design, guys. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and get it out. Here we go, folks. Brand new, out of the good old box, and this is one of the final releases of the 2020 season, but nonetheless, save the best for the last. Oh my gosh, look at this freaking paint job here, man. The purple, the pink, the metallic, just unbelievably amazing silver paint job. Look, this could be a primary paint scheme for Alex Bowman in 2021, and I would not complain. This is an awesome freaking diecast here, guys. So let's go ahead and get a little bit of a closer look at this car. So this is the Ally Finale. This is the final Jimmie Johnson Cup Series start today. The last one, the 48. This is the raced version, so there's markings, there's grill tape, maybe, you know, brake duct tape, that sort of thing, maybe a little bit of some dents. This is such a cool diecast. I'm so glad they made this thing. So you got the Ally logo on the hood, and I gotta be honest with you guys, this thing ain't even close to being accurate. Look at this. So, the bottom of it, it's nowhere near centered. Where that bow tie logo is, that's the center of the car. Obviously, the stripe's not centered. The top part is, but they angled it. That's no fun. You got a very interesting 48 font right there. You got more of the Ally pixelated design, which I love it. The Ally paint schemes of 2020 and 2021 have been slam dunks. You got some dirt and some grime, maybe some tires, tire markings and whatnot, rubber buildup. Got Z01 Camaro, Hendrick Motorsports. Over to the left side of this diecast here, guys, and I tell you what, man, I mean, this is just such a cool freaking diecast. Jimmie Johnson. And it's weird that we've pretty much had almost a full NASCAR Cup Series season without Jimmie Johnson on the starting grid. Very weird, to say the least. Now, you got the JJ logo right there, Jimmie Johnson. Got your B post decal, which is a little bit too low. You got the Ally logo there. You can see the little window cutout piece right there. It does overlap a little bit over the metal. Got Valvoline there. Got the Ally logo once again. Small little chip right there. Guys, if you haven't picked up this car, I mean, what are you doing? Jimmie Johnson, final car ever made, and it's also the raced version. Please do yourself a favor and head over there to Circle B Diecast and order this car, guys, before it is gone for good. Of course, any orders $20 or more, you'll get free shipping with the promo code Diecastbuffet. You got the Goodyear logo here, but notice this, there's actually a pretty good gash right here, which it could have been from the damage when Chase Elliott, because I think Chase Elliott and Jimmie Johnson, I think they kind of banged fenders a little bit at the end, you know, celebrating. And that brings me to, they're actually making a two-car set with the Chase Elliott piece and the Jimmie Johnson piece. So that's going to be really freaking cool to get. Not sure if there's going to be any difference with the cars, but nonetheless, if you're a collector, you're going to want that. HendrickCars.com right there. Of course, you know, Exalta, Freightliner, Simeon's, and Cincinnati Industries, which is a very bad paint chip there, unfortunately, or decal chip. Over here to the caboose of this diecast, you have just a normal purple back end of the car with some beautiful silver Ally wording. Do it right. Let me tell you, they did it right with this paint scheme. Got the Camaro Z01 badges, 48 right there, Valvoline, the spoiler, of course, painted black. And then over to the right side of the car, I'm just so glad he didn't destroy this race car. Like, how tragic would that have been if he cut a tire down or a Rick Ware car conveniently took him out or something, you know? How stupid that would have been, because then they couldn't make this diecast. So I'm so glad he didn't have like a Richard Petty ending of the career, and he was able to bring home this freaking car in one piece. And nonetheless, though, what a out of all the paint schemes you could run, this is how you do it, man. Take the best looking race car and put it on the track. And for the Jimmie Johnson fans out there who don't know, Jimmie Johnson started with a silver paint scheme. It was the silver and blue car in 2002, his rookie year, the Lowe's paint scheme. So how fitting it is to end his NASCAR full-time Cup career in a silver paint scheme. And one of my favorite things about the raced version diecast is this right here, guys. This is what I like to call the exhaust panel, right? You have your exhaust that shoots out here. On your normal diecast, you don't see anything, right? It's just there, clear. It's like the paint scheme goes all the way down. But on raced version diecast, they actually put the panel there. Very, very nice. If you're ever making a raced version custom, that's a very good detail to have. So over to the roof of the car, giant 48 decal. How could you go wrong with that, right? Get your TV camera pod, which I'll be honest with you, I mean, for a raced version diecast, I love it. I'm just so glad they left that off the clean version. Got the Ally logo right there. Very, very sharp. Got the Jimmie Johnson logo on the back window. Haven't seen that in a while. And you got, of course, Ally right there on the deck plate. Look, guys, this is a paint scheme you're going to wish you had down the road, truth be told. I mean, I don't know how many they're making of this car, right? I mean, the marketing for it is just going to be, it's going to be almost as, I'd say, marketable as Chase Elliott's championship, if not more, right? Considering how big of a fan base Jimmie Johnson has and, you know, being a 7-time champion and everything. But, hypothetically speaking, let's say they overproduce this car. It's not going to be worth that much down the road. But let's just say on the rare occasion, right? Rare occasion, they don't overproduce this thing and they underproduce it, or it just sells out quickly. They didn't expect it. This car will be a Jimmie Johnson grill, if so. Do I honestly expect it to? No, I don't. Generally, the last ride cars, especially, the Jeff Gordon one, the Dale Jr. one, Kenseth, Tony Stewart, they make enough of them because they realize that a Jimmie Johnson fan 5 years from now is going to want this diecast. I know it's a different market, right? The 2020 year was crazy for logistics. I just really don't see this car being underproduced. But you never know. The diecast market does surprise me sometimes. But the box design, guys. I mean, what a great way to send off Jimmie Johnson with an amazing box design. Love this paint scheme. Now, I will say, though, the 124 is going to be a blank, I think, to get. I think the 124 is going to be a blank expletive, if you will, to get. But I think the 164, I don't think you're going to have a problem with it. Now, here's the question I think is going to be really interesting to see over the next coming years. Which one is going to be worth more? The raced version or the clean version, right? I don't think they've released a clean version in the Authentics line currently. So that makes me think they're not going to put the clean version in the Authentics line, which could make that car more rare than the raced version. Who freaking knows? But I do know, guys, this is an unbelievably beautiful diecast here. And I tell you what, stay tuned for tomorrow. We got something really cool. Chase Briscoe in a paint scheme I didn't even know was going to get made. Like, I, truth be told, thought this thing got thrown in the shredder. I thought it was DMP'd. No, this diecast got freaking made. I'm so freaking excited to do that diecast review, guys. And, I got plenty of other cars coming up. We're going to be doing some reviews on. I'll show them right here. Matt DiBenedetto, Menards. I mean, how can you go wrong with the Menards diecast? And then the Reese's Camry for Martin Truex Jr. All this coming up on the channel this week. I even got some Denny Hamlin cars I still got to review. Of course, he just won Vegas, so what is not a better time to review a Denny Hamlin diecast when he is heating up in the playoffs. Of course, we still have the Halloween joint right here, and, we're getting pretty close to Halloween, so that'd be a great time to review the spooky M&M's car. I think that'd be great, but nonetheless, though, what an awesome diecast review, and as a Jimmie Johnson fan, I gotta say, it is extremely bittersweet. But I will say, though, the Alex Bowman experiment, as far as year one with the 48 car, it could have went wrong incredible. I don't care if he gets eliminated in the round of 12 or whatever. Alex Bowman won 3 races. 3 races in the 48 car. I don't care if he never wins another race at the 48. He did Jimmie Johnson right. And I think they did it right. They didn't just put a lame duck in the car and then he parked it up a tree. No, they put a cat in there that can actually drive. And I think hold Jimmie Johnson's reputation up there, right? You don't want to put a driver in there that's unproven, who's not going to do anything but crash the car and miss the playoffs. No, they put a cat in there that can put that 48 in victory lane. And, it's like putting Chase Elliott in the 24 car. Granted, he didn't win any races, but he ran darn good in it. You know what I'm saying? It's important to keep that prestige going on. So, great job with Hendrick. Miss Jimmie Johnson. I'll end the video on this, guys. I'll end the video on this, and this might be really interesting to you. Will we ever see a NASCAR Classics Jimmie Johnson paint scheme release? Like, for instance, what if they said, okay, we want to make his 2003 New Hampshire win in the 164 scale? I think we could. I don't know how Lowe's would feel about it, right? I don't know if they're okay with it, because, I mean, let's be honest, every single time they talk about Jimmie Johnson, they probably get sales, right? Because they know the 48 Lowe's paint scheme is going to be in the highlight reel. So I'm interested to see if they ever will make NASCAR Classics version. For instance, 2012 Jimmie Johnson Lowe's Cobalt. Could we, or what was it? What was the Cobalt car? Whatever he won Darlington with that year. Could we see a NASCAR race version 164 of that? Those are the things I would look forward to see down the road. We've seen it with the Jeff Gordon one. I hope and I pray we get the Jimmie Johnson ones coming up over the years. But anyways, folks, thank you all so much for watching the video. Have a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.